Guys, today we're drawing celebrity horses. Our boy Jasper Merrill demanded it, and who are we to say no?
Like Mr. Ed
Yeah.
was a celebrity horse.
No. We're
No.
taking it a step further.
Oh, okay.
We're combining celebrities and horses. We got celebrities.
Like people celebrities.
Yes.
Like human celebrities.
Get your mind away from animal celebrities. Forget about those.
Like
Don't even worry about it. We're fusing. We're making the most beautiful animal.
like the horse from Black Beauty.
Yeah, the most beautiful animal and the most beautiful type of person.
The
A
celebrity.
celebrity. We're fusing them together to create a perfect
It's
being.
gonna be so majestic.
It's gonna be majestic as hell. It's gonna be hella majestic, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna love what happens here.
Nice little horse frame.
Getting a nice little horse there.
Which
Building those muscles.
horses are weird looking animals.
They are no good.
They don't make any sense.
Well, like they've got these feet that
That are like dogs are pretty cool, but
they are too
I
slow.
want to make them bigger, faster, and dumb looking. So we're gonna stretch out the face. We're gonna give them like hard stuff on their feet,
Yeah, gotta get that hard stuff on there. That's important.
and just like knob them up, knob up the joints. Just make them all extra nobular.
And don't forget just like this big, just fleshy tube in the middle.
Oh, gotta keep that fleshy
Just
tube.
this big muscular roll of dough that is a horse. God, they're so weird.
They're strange.
I'm
They're
doing my
strange.
best to
How are
actually
they-
try and draw one.
Drawing this tangle of limbs, and
It's just everywhere. Like
it's
every
just
part of
like-
it doesn't make any sense.
right. It's like that joint goes that way, but then there's just like a bulge.
Yeah.
they just got real bulgy parts
I
right
think-
where
I
they
think-
come in
It's like, oh, I should
to
make
the
that touch
to
the ground.
to
I
the
guess.
body.
I think it's like you took like a normal thing. Again, you took like a dog's, or not a dog, even a dog's leg. You took like, some
Like a bird leg.
like a bird
almost.
leg, and you just made it super beefy.
Made it extra meaty. Renaissance fair turkey leg.
And then you just ruined it.
But then you just put it right on the end of like a sausage animal.
I don't understand it at all. No one does actually. Modern science has found no answers to what a horse is.
Horses, no one knows what horses are, what they're here for, what they want. But
They can't.
We'll ride
if
'em.
only they could communicate with us.
They're built perfectly to be ridden, which is convenient for us.
Can you? Do you think that horse?
And make
you
that
know
like
how,
fatter.
Yeah.
Make that part real fat.
You know that like horse cops.
Do I know horse cops?
Like you? No, like not personally. but
the guys who ride on top
yeah.
of the horses.
No, I
or
meant the actual
horses
horses.
themselves that
Yeah.
have become cops.
by some dark science.
Sure.
Do you think are they allowed to arrest people?
I mean, if they see a crime in progress, I think.
But, like-
they have to read them their Miranda rights.
But how would they do that? Do they have like a little sign or something? Do they like clop it on the ground using Morse code or something like that?
They use horse code.
Oh my god. It all makes sense.
You can't say
They've been trying to communicate with us this
can't
whole
say-
time.
Say Morse. It's actually horse code.
Oh. Okay.
It's one means yes and two means no,
Yeah.
and you can actually communicate all of the English language just in a series of yeses and nos.
Do you think that there was like two scientists, like there was Morse and then like his brother was working on horse code, and like Morse got all the credit because his was very useful for a war effort, but like the horse code guy
But
that's a
if it was
humanitarian thing.
If it was
yeah.
his brother, then it would be still be Morse code, but it
Right.
would be Morse horse code.
Exactly, Morse's horse code. I think that he was
It
the
was
true hero of
It
the
was
war.
Morse and his horse actually.
Exactly. Jesus Christ.
His horse brother. All right.
Do you want to get in
that
here and
looks like-
draw?
that looks pretty horsey.
Horse-esque. Get
That's
in
a
there
horsey?
and draw.
That's a horsey.
Get in there and draw.
All right. Well, we're drawing celebrities.
Who are you gonna draw for us?
I'm gonna draw only the most famous and expendable of all the horse celebrities, Sylvester Stallion.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a treat. So number one,
He's gonna be like kind of rearing up like this, like
that's gonna be majestic.
Like they got these dumb thick necks, but that's actually easier for drawing Sylvester because I think his neck is actually
He does have a horse's neck.
he has a horse's neck.
horse's neck.
He's got a horse's neck and just like
A wizard cursed me.
he's got like a big old head.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's kind of like he looks like somebody just kind of flattened a horse's face into like a man shape.
So I'm not even gonna try and like combine horse elements
No.
with his head. I'm just gonna draw.
So you think this is like some sort of dark ritual that he was cursed to be this?
So yeah,
He wasn't born this way.
he's just got like such a lumpy face.
It's full of lumps.
He's got like one nostril
Yeah.
over here.
You gotta
and
get
then
those. The eyebrows are really. These guys, they're so arched. They're so
He's
poised.
got like his mouth goes like
It's tricky
Er.
because like his face defies symmetric logic. Like,
Right.
There's just there's uncharted lumps left and right. You really go. Oh wow! I just saw. You dialed those lips in so right. Oh man,
This is like what he looks like now. You know,
Wait.
this isn't young Sai.
no.
Young Sai was a little less puffy.
A little less puffy. Also not a horse.
Also not a horse.
Old
This is-
Sai, puffier, a horse. That's like like the way to tell them apart. I think. We're gonna send this to him when we finish.
We're number one Sylvester Stallone fans.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, hey Sylvester, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, an even better Christmas. Here's a drawing of you as a beautiful, strong horse. We love you. Can't wait for Expendables 4, Horse Parade, Horse Cops, Expendables 1. In the new installment, it's the reboot, but everyone's horses. Can't wait for that. That's gonna be a hot summer film to check out. Oh man, look at this. Look at this puffy pugilist. I'm just picturing all of his movies, but with him as a horse, and it's a real treat for me in my brain.
It instead of over the top, it's over the clop.
Boom! Instead of Cliffhanger, it's Cliff Horser. I
Okay.
think would probably be the best
That's good.
title. I don't think we need to dwell anymore on that.
Yeah, that's probably
Rocky would be Rocky, but as a horse.
rocking horse.
God damn it, you're on point today. I'm trying to make jokes and you're just here like spinning gold from my fucking hay mouth while you draw on top of that. This is really great, man. Like you're just navigating the crags of his face like an expert climber.
Yeah, I'm using cartography. You can't use portraiture to draw
No.
Sylvester Stallone. You have to use any cartography training that you have, because his face is a lot more topographical than it is.
Yeah, you're like a bat. You're using echolocation to map it. It's so majestic. Can you imagine if you just like, you were out on the American Midwest, like one starry night, and then you see in the distance, you see just a beautiful Sylvester Stallion galloping across the field.
Yeah, and you see its face, and you're like, wait a second. And you check your map, and it's the same.
and
you've just been.
He gallops up to you. He's like, "You want to ride?"
Yeah, you all right?
And he takes you, and then he takes you to his personal movie theater, and you watch his favorite films, and it's a real fun night. Mel Gibson comes over, and it's a little awkward. Mel Gibson, of course, still a human in this instance, I guess. He wasn't there for the wizard's curse that made Sylvester Stallone into a horse.
Yeah, but I think Sylvester Stallone probably like asked. It was like
Yeah.
it was tricked. He was like,
Oh, is it like
you
an
mean I
ironic-
could have a youthful body?
Yeah. I would be as healthy as a horse.
I'll be as healthy as a. It's the plot
I
of.
believe I fell for that.
It's the plot of Brave.
Yeah,
It's just the plot of Brave, but
but with a horse.
with a horse. Let's get this.
That's
Little
great.
Crow's feet, and then he's got like.
I'm well done, man. This is
give him
this is
some-
great. Oh, you're gonna give him some ears too.
Give him some horse ears,
Yeah.
though, because why not? And,
This is like that scene in Pinocchio
where they turn into donkeys
for no reason.
That's terrifying.
They go to
That's
Donkey
a terrifying
Island.
scene. Yeah, they go to Donkey Island.
Where is it? It's like
It's
a
Pleasure Island.
Pleasure Island.
It's like they get tricked
Uh huh.
by what's his face?
That conniving man whose name I can't recall.
Stromboli?
That sounds
was it
vaguely racist enough to work.
Was it Stromboli?
I think it might have been Stromboli. But like they get tricked. Does he? I haven't seen that movie in forever. Does he know that if you go to the island for long enough, you turn into a donkey? And how does he know that? How did he figure that out? What logic pervades this scenario, if any? Do cigars play? I remember them like smoking cigars and then, like eating donut smoke.
Yeah, they're behaving as
as asses.
As asses.
And so is pleasure like this? Nothing about this seems pleasurable though. Like, is that the deal? Is it like you're gonna have a great time, but you're also gonna turn into a donkey?
It's you don't know you're gonna turn into a donkey.
Right.
It's billed as just like you go there to have a good time.
Yeah, I feel like I would. I mean, like.
I'm so sorry, Sylvester Stallone. By the way, I messed up your face even worse.
I would go to Pleasure Island if I had like if there's like a contract for like what's gonna happen to me there. Like if I'm gonna have like a good weekend, I'd go. I'd turn into a donkey. Because then you just like jump into water and you're not a donkey anymore. I think that's how it works.
I'm just gonna need to beef this horse up even more because it is the Stallone. So he's gonna have a 6-pack.
Right. Again,
he's gonna have his horse 6-pack.
That was the deal of the Wizard's Curse, is that he's healthy as a horse, but still old man Stallone.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you got some shading in there, really dial it in.
Yeah. Sylvester Stallone with horse ears is not good looking.
No.
something about his regular ears are like they make him. Wow, I am so sorry. That's awful, but
I think it's perfect.
Okay, well that's what Sylvester Stallone looks like as a wait.
You gonna make him gallop? What are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna extend that a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna make him. Gotta horse him up a little.
Oh yeah.
So we're just gonna.
Can you horse that up, please?
We're just gonna move that.
Oh no.
And
please.
And we're just gonna.
No.
There you go.
Why did you do? No.
Now he's a horse.
How long have we been recording for?
Too long. We only got to draw one celebrity horse.
But we made it a good one.
But what were some of? We brainstormed a bunch of celebrity horses.
I think we had Cintarnold Schwarzenegger.
We had Pony Danza.
George Clunicorn was
George
another one.
Clunicorn.
Yeah, if you guys
make this guy, I'll make him a unicorn.
Oh, please do.
Because we didn't have time to draw George Clunicorn.
And to see a creature as rare as this, it would have to be unicorn. We're gonna go think about this horse all night. I hope you have a good night. Oh boy, hopping on. What do we always say?
Sorry.
We're sorry.